right, Arizona Cardinal fans, Eric and Brian, we're at week 14 back in the fan cave, back fresh from our trip to St. Louis. The road crew headed out. BirdGang was out there. Brian, it was a good trip, to say the least.
Yeah, speaking fresh, I see you're all shaved up, mustaches off.
Well, you know, we celebrated the win for a decent amount of time. I think I ended up 32 hours was my total awake time, so it was rather nice to sleep all day today and try to catch up and get energized and ready for the show, because, you know, we got this quick week here, a lot of things going on. I'm still working hard on the toy drive that we have going on Saturday. We just now been contacted to do a little fan pep rally and promote the toy drive by Channel 5 News, which is going to be fun. 4:30 in the morning, I got to be out there. I know I can't drag you out there. You have other plans already for that morning, so hopefully we can have some fun out there. It won't be too chilly, and a lot of fans show up. It'll be at Westgate, and should be surprising. So, hey, I wanted to thank you. I know you snuck this back in your suitcase here, but little commemorative of our victory in St. Louis, you got me a little coffee mug.
Yeah, I was thinking of you. Had to get you a gift.
Is this a early Hanukkah present, or a Hanukkah present, or early Christmas present?
Late Hanukkah present.
Late Hanukkah present. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, little St. Louis Arch commemorative. We didn't go up in the Arch. I know we thought about it a couple times, but I saw a lot of fans out there that did go up in the Arch.
Well, I know we did a lot last time we were up in St. Louis, so this was kind of a quick trip for us. But
yeah, we had, we were running back and forth to the airport picking up fans and stuff. But man, I'd like to talk about the turnout at Ozzy's, man. Amazing. You know, we kind of planned for 25, 30 fans, and the word got out there, which was kind of cool. Some fans apparently shared it on the Cardinals message board, which I never think of going on there and doing some stuff. We're going to start doing that now. But the turnout was amazing. We took over 3 or 4 sections in the bar. We sent out some video to Channel 12 News.
yeah, I think this was probably the best trip as far as fans getting together and meeting other fans. There's no question about that. I've met a lot of people that traveled to a lot of different games. And
Well, I mean, I'd say for Chicago was big too, but we had other things already set up for Chicago and a bunch of run around. We did a lot of stuff in the city, so we made it to what we could there. So for us organizing this event, I would say, yeah, it was phenomenal. I mean, the fans we met from Kansas, from Iowa, from Kentucky, everywhere, and they just loved it. We provided some appetizers for the friends, thanks to BirdGang.com, and everybody had a great time. It went on for quite a decent amount of time. It was nice talking to the fans. It was nice meeting them. We had Marcus Golden's family stop by, his dad and his uncle and brother, and they appreciated us having Marcus on the show as much as we appreciated meeting all of them and stuff. So it was really a fun time for that. So I think post-game, I think I get introduced by about 50 family members from Marcus Golden's family there. So I just want to give them all a shout out. You guys are great. It was fun in St. Louis. You guys come out to Arizona, of course. We told you, come to our tailgate. We'll take care of you with some hometown hospitality here. So let's look ahead. Short week, 2 days away. Minnesota Vikings, Thursday night football.
Yeah, it's crazy, all these primetime games, and now that they announced that Philly's going to flex to primetime coming up as well. But yeah, Thursday night, Minnesota, seeing Minnesota lose pretty big the other day, they'll probably be fired up. Hopefully we're well rested and ready to go. Well,
I kind of watched Minnesota a little bit this year, and I think, he's had a couple decent games and stuff, and you just got to really contain him. I know, special teams, they have it there. I think Teddy Bridgewater is, he's not that good. He's mobile and he can scramble. So as long as the linebacker crew can contain that, I think we have a pretty good shot. I'm just worried about our guys being rested and ready to go.
Well, you say decent. I mean, Adrian Peterson, I think he's still leading the league in rushing. I mean, the guy, every time he touches the ball, he could break away.
I only say decent because I have him on my fantasy team, and it's going to be hard putting him on the bench this week. I think I'm going to have to because I got to root against him. So you can check my roster when we get there on game day. He'll be on my bench.
You're going to bench him in place of AQ Shipley again?
No, I don't. I don't know. I'll pick up a different running back or something. I'll have to see who's out there and stuff. So
maybe Kerwin Williams. Maybe he's available after the nice week last week.
I think Kerwin is still available in my league. I might just have to do with that. That was an amazing run he had, and the breakaway speed like that. Do we have the fastest team in the NFL at this point right now?
Yeah, it was nice to see Kerwin, especially maybe behind this line. I mean, he did really well last year, and now that our line's a little bit better. Yeah, Kerwin, I mean, that's a deep sleeper.
Yeah,
it was nice to see him do as well. I mean, Rashad Johnson had another pick. He's been having a great season. Yeah, there's no question that.
So I just want to give, again, a huge shout out to all the fans out there that made the trip. You know, we sat in the end zone. We took over that end zone. It was fun. It was so quiet in that stadium. There was empty seats everywhere from the get-go. It was 3 minutes before kickoff, and there was seats everywhere. I mean, they said 52,000 tickets were sold. I think there was more like 20,000 fans in that in that stadium, and probably I'd have to say a good, I don't even know, I can't estimate. I mean, you saw the crowd outside after the game was over at the buses and stuff, and a lot of people left out the other exits. So I don't know, 5, 6, 7,000 Cardinal fans. The end zone, we were chanting, we were singing, we were partying, and it was just loud and rowdy. I know they could hear us all the way over on the sidelines. There was a huge contingent of fans behind the Cardinals bench. It was a really good showing for the Arizona Cardinals, and I know, you know, Bruce Arians, he couldn't have been prouder running off that field, waving to us and throwing thumbs up, and I know he thanked the fans on the radio show and stuff like that. But I think we really shocked him this time. The traveling support is just there. It's always going to be that way when you're a playoff contention team, but it's good. I think now it's going to continue, you know, year after year, even when we're fighting to get that playoff spot. So that's a great thing to see.
Yeah, it was nice to see him come over kind of after the game and pump his fist a few times and show us a little bit of love, and even the fans. I mean, I don't want to go into naming a bunch of the guys, but
there was
Ricky and Kenny and Keith and
oh yeah,
and then our Cardinal fan from Arizona won the 50-50.
Yeah, well, that crazy. You know, that just added insult to injury, I think, for the St. Louis fans. You know, they're already salty enough that we went in there and destroyed them, and then to have a Cardinal fan, Nick Stone, who ends up winning their 50-50 raffle. That guy, we caught up with him and did a little interview and enjoyed the Sunday night football game after hanging out with him and stuff. But you know, I give a shout out to the fans out there in St. Louis too. The hospitality was there. You know, and that fan base is kind of up in the air. They don't know what's going to go on. They don't know if they're going to have a team next year. I enjoy going there. It's a fun place to watch a game, I think. So we'll be back in a minute and talk a little more football and a little bit about our holiday decorations going on here in the studio that I want to give a shout out to.
Yeah, in just a second.
All right, fans, we're back in the fan cave. I just want to talk about the fan cave a little bit. We put up a little bit of holiday decorations here, getting ready for the season it is. Our intro was kind of festive, a little snowfall in there, wishful thinking here in Arizona. Of course, we're not getting a white Christmas. Shout out to Troy, our gardener, for providing us the Christmas tree. Troy, next time, don't take off so many branches, but other than that, it looks good. Going to be excited to see what else is left under the tree there Christmas morning. And whatever, if your fans want to send us any gifts for the fan cave, we'll be happy to accept them. Or you can drop them off at our tailgate, and we'll put them under our tree.
Yeah, always accepting gifts.
Oh, yeah. Gifts are always accepted. Gifts or shots when we're out on the road if you see us out there. So, you know, leading into that, talking about gifts, of course, we're a couple days away. Saturday morning, the huge BirdGang toy toy drive. Man, I barely got my voice back, and now I got my tongues all acting up on me. So, the toy drive out there, 9800 North 91st Avenue, AZ Motor Trends, from 8 to 3. Come by, drop off a unwrapped new toy, boys, girls, ages, let's just call it 1 to 15, 16, accepting gift cards, monetary donations out there. We have Marcus Golden coming out. He's going to be signing autographs out there for a $10 donation for the charity himself. He's on board with the whole event for us. I don't have a time yet. That'll be posted out there on Facebook. I'm guessing with practice schedule-wise and stuff, we'll know more after the Thursday night game. So follow me on Facebook under Eric BirdGang. We'll also put the event out on birdgang.com. Twitter, we'll get it out there so you guys know what time he's there if you want to come out and meet Marcus. He's a wonderful guy for helping us out. What else can we say? Going into Thursday night football, I'm excited. Tailgating's going to be great. And, prime time. Again, prime time. I think this is the most we've ever experienced prime time ever before.
Yeah, it's a good feeling to, my dad back in Tennessee calling me before every game, asking me if he's going to see me on TV, if I'm going to the game. I don't know why he continues to ask if I'm going to the game. I'm at just about every game.
True.
So, but it's nice to know that fans across the U.S. can see the game because, we always assume that because we're here, we always see the game every week.
Right.
Unless you have Sunday ticket or something, you don't necessarily get to see the Cardinals play.
You don't.
So the primetime games get us a little bit of I guess, exposure in front of those fans that don't necessarily get to see us play. And then some of the fans that love us get an opportunity to watch us as well.
Sure. It's it's fun. It's a great thing to be on prime time. I know you're heading out to Philly. I'm not going on that road trip. Well, as of yet. I mean, we're still working on that. Possibly, I might squeak in there at the last minute. You better bundle up. It's going to be a little chilly. December 20th night in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm anticipating I'll probably have to actually buy a jacket. I think I only own a hoodie at this point in time, so.
Well, a couple hand warmers in each pocket, and I think you'll be doing okay.
No, I'll be lucky for the game, so I think I'm inside during the game. But I know I'll be there bright and early and down on the side of the field, probably trying to get a glimpse of the players up close. So I'll probably have to be bundled up then and during the tailgate as well. It'll probably be pretty cold.
Yeah, and you got to make sure you run into Drew Butler down there because he promised you a little special gift.
Yeah, I gotta look out for Drew.
Drew,
Butler,
don't forget his ball. Yeah, he wants a ball.
If you're watching, Drew, don't forget. I'll be there.
I'm going to take a sip of water, and we'll be back with our closing thoughts and wrap up Week 14 here. I don't know, maybe it's the St. Louis Cup or something. It just doesn't seem right.
There's a tequila I put in that water.
All right, fans, we're back and wrapping it up here. Final thoughts. I want to give a little props to J.J. Nelson. A fantastic job that kid's having right now. He's coming out of nowhere. Larry, Smoke, and now Fire, and it's just amazing. Michael Floyd's making superstar catches too. The weapons are there. I mean, at this point, as long as we avoid that injury plague, I don't see anyone stopping us. I mean, there's really no one left that can contain our wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean, Floyd and John Brown both had over 100 yards this last week against a tough St. Louis defense. And David Johnson, he had over 100 yards and caught a touchdown pass as well. So.
And Fitz, of course, with his accomplishments, he just keeps racking up accolades there.
His 1,000th catch, 1,000th career catch.
Solidify his first ballot Hall of Fame for sure.
Oh, yeah, no question about Fitz, that's for sure.
So we're going to go ahead and wrap the show then, and we will see all you fans where?
In the red zone.
He's got it finally. We'll see you Thursday night, Cardinal fans. Go Cardinals.